Hi everybody and welcome in. This is Jackie, and today what I'm doing are some readings for the upcoming month of September for the zodiacs. So between Tuesday and Friday you're going to get all 12 of the zodiac sign readings. Alright, so up next here is Aquarius, and we'll see what's coming up for Aquarius in September. All right. So your first card here is Free Your Inner Fire. This to me really feels like some type of creative energy, some type of passion that you have. And the universe is saying it's time to free that. It's time to open it up. It's time to get that thing started instead of holding on to it and not going anywhere with it. And then we have Sync with the Cycles. So there's some type of maybe an ebb and flow type of energy, maybe a cycle where things you don't seem to keep coming around again, and maybe you're not putting the fire into something here that you want to create. So with this card, Sync with the Cycles. It's time to get things rolling. Let's get things moving. And then you have Discover the Pattern. There it is. So you got cycles and you got patterns. So there's something here that just keeps coming back over time, and I want to say it's like you're reacting the same way to it all the time and you're wanting something different. Okay, so change the pattern. All right, so let's pull some tarot out here. This is for Aquarius for your September 2022 forecast. So, free your inner fire. So here you have the Five of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. There's been some type of upset or regret. I want to say here that, you know, like with these cards coming out before us right here, like you've been doing something over and over and many times, and it's not working for you. You're trying to get some type of stability here within your life. You know, it could be money, it could be any area of your life. You're trying to get stabilized and set and feel good and confident about what you've accomplished. But there's some type of resistance that you're putting in there. It's almost like you've probably heard me say, like over the last few days, I've had a few readings here where I've said, you know, you're resisting something. Like, yes, I'm manifesting like crazy, but I don't want this, and I don't want that, and I don't want this other thing. You've got to be open to whatever the universe brings to you. So it's like you're setting you know, too many stipulations on how you want this to happen. So the universe is telling you, you know, you're having regret because you're only putting yourself in a certain frame of mind. You're not opening yourself up to possibilities of help or or, you know, in ways of thinking. So you're not changing and being open. It's like you're blocking yourself at every turn. It's almost like you are your own obstacle. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. All right, so let's see. Got the Five of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so here we have Strength, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so this looks really good. This is what you are in search of, but you're lost in procrastination. You're lost in some type of cycle or some type of pattern here. All right, so strength. Yeah, you have the strength within you to create whatever it is that you really want, whatever it is that you have a passion for. The Nine of Cups is your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams, and that falls in with that Four of Wands, with that place of stability. All right, so you got stability, strength. Ten of Cups, this is happiness and fulfillment within relationships, within your emotions, feeling abundant, you know, within the heart chakra. but there's some block that you're putting up here. You're putting, like I said, too many what ifs and stipulations, and you know, things can only happen if this happens, and like that type of thing. Sorry, it's time to just open yourself up. Let things ebb and flow here. So let's see, what do we got here with sync with the cycles? With the bear, I see that as a sense of protection. So the universe is protecting you. They're helping you, of course. But, you know, you've got to do your part on this as well. So let's see what's coming up here with sync with the cycles. So here you've got the Hanged Man, Page of Swords, and the Emperor. Absolutely here. You need to look at things in a different way. You need to have a different thought process. With that Page of Swords, this could be talking about some type of news coming in for you. Could be a text, could be a conversation, could be something that you read. Something kind of strikes a chord with you, and you're like, well, maybe I could try that, and then see where you go with that. All right, it's a different way of thinking. Something new is happening here, and the thing is, you need to try it. You may need to tweak a few things, but try it and see. And then you got the Emperor here, and the Emperor is the emperor of his own empire. He is like the king of his castle. He's the one that has the energy to make things happen. This is the one that has the know-how. All right, so this is you. This is you. You do have the power, the strength, the know-how, the want, the desire. But something here just needs to be thought of a little bit differently. Something needs to be tweaked. And like I said, with that bear card, that reminds me of the universe is offering you protection, offering you guidance. You're not in this alone. That's why they're trying to send these messages to you through song, through your dreams, through your intuition. You know, just like a thought that kind of pops in your head out of nowhere. All right, so here you've got the Knight of Wands, you've got the Ace of Wands, you've got the Ace of Swords. So you've got truth, clarity, and brand new energy, a brand new fire headed in your direction. All right, so there's some new epiphany is what I would call it, you know, like one of those aha moments that you're going to get. It's going to spark your fire. And I want to say it's more than just one opportunity. It's going to be like a few different ideas that happen here for you. And you're going to run with that. You're going to work with that. You're going to find out what these cycles are, what these patterns are, where your issue is that you're going wrong, or, you know, not doing something right, or you're seeing things in like a wrong perspective. But there's something here that you need to learn. There's something here that you need to know. And it's going to come through a dream, you know, insight, intuition, however that is. And you just need to run with that. So discover the pattern. What are we talking here with discover the pattern? All right, so here we've got the Knight of Wands again. So this is like inspired action. So something here is giving you some inspiration, new ideas. Got the Empress. The Empress talks about abundance, fulfillment, happiness. It's a time of fertility, which means a lot of creative energy. Things are in the works here. And then you have the Moon. And to me, that talks of intuition. It also talks about things that may seem cloudy and unclear at this point are going to be made clear the more that you work at it. You got to take that first step. All right, so it's just continual. So let's see what else is coming up here. Discover the pattern. Work with the energies, not against them. Don't be so rigid in your thinking or your expectations. So the Knight of Wands brings in the the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is a time where you need to Turn your back on one path and go to another. Look at things differently. Try something new. Don't stay stuck in the same old way of doing things and expect a different result. Empress, justice. There's going to be a balance coming here within your life. You're going to probably put out a lot of energy and a lot of time in the beginning, but you're going to see that all of that hard work that you're putting in is really paying off as you keep moving through whatever it is here that you're working on, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. With the moon, here you have the Knight of Swords. And this to me feels like chasing a dream. This is like putting the time and effort into doing something that you really want to have happen. Okay? But again, the big feeling here is you have to take a look at your patterns. You have to take a look at the cycles and what is the commonality, between all of this and the results that you're getting. All right, so something here needs to be changed, switched around, turned around. Something here may end up being turned upside down from what you would normally think or normally do. And that is what's going to bring in the success of that Empress. All right, so let's pull 3 cards here as a piece of advice for Aquarius. Piece of advice for Aquarius for September 2022. And here you have the Fool. So it's time to have some faith in the universe. It may be time to take a risk. Okay. And then you have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card of anxiety. There may be a little bit of apprehension that you have when it comes to changing things around. You're not comfortable with it. All right? But the universe says, we've got your back. We've got your back. All right? So really pay attention to that. Pay attention to your intuition here. And the Four of Cups. Things are going to move when they need to move. The universe isn't going to put you in the middle of something and say, okay, figure your way out of it. All right? They're going to help you with it, but you have to do your part. You can't expect the universe to do it all here. They're going to give you some type of gift, some type of intuition, some piece of magic or blessing, and it's going to help you go further. You're going to start seeing results as you work through. All right? But don't expect abundance to fall on your lap just because you say, okay, I'm going to look at this a little bit differently. And then, it's not going to fall in your lap. You've got to put the time and effort and the commitment into making this change. All right? You've got to take a look at those cycles. You've got to take a look at those patterns and really pay attention to your energy and the way that you're thinking. So, hopefully, this reading gives you some clarity on whatever this issue is for you. And I want you guys to check out the other zodiac readings. And if a zodiac reading is, not in your predominant signs, don't worry about it. If the title resonates with you, there could be something in there for you. So again, you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching, Aquarius. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and send me a comment. And I'll talk to you guys next time.